This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
The next day, June 5th, you've got 4,500 fans in Richmond. You're going to pick up a win over Todd Champion. The main event that night, which is kind of fun, is Ron Garvin and Jim Cornette in a steel cage match. It lasted 2 minutes and a punch did it, which is really fun. And then the NWA Super Bouts are going to air. This is a special that aired on June 6th, 1987, and it featured the closing moments of Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson versus the NWA Tag Team Champions Rick Rude and Manny Fernandez, where they're explaining Morton and Gibson have won the titles. But here's what's interesting. The footage is actually from a non-title match earlier in the year. And during the segment, the commentary team never refers to Rude by any name, only as Fernandez's partner. Now, of course, they're doing all of this because Rick Rude's gone. He's now joined the World Wrestling Federation. And Vladimir Petrov is actually going to replace him on some of the initial cards. But this all goes down at that June 2nd TV taping. They're saying in commentary, oh, well, Rick Rude was injured. And that's why, they lost the match and they lost the titles to Ricky and Robert. But this is sort of almost like a phantom title change, if you will.
God, that sounds really confusing, doesn't it?
Well, see, back in May, on May 30th in Florence, South Carolina, as the story goes, Ricky and Robert were supposed to defeat Rick Rude and Manny Fernandez to regain the titles, but they couldn't because Rude had already quit and left. So Rude's not there. Rude's last shot was earlier in May. I mean, he had been gone for a little bit at that point. What do you remember of Rude no longer being there? I think May 22nd may have been his last match with the company. But either way, here we are in June, and as I like to say, he gone. What was the word in the locker room when Rude looked for some greener pastures?
Out of here. And, we were starting to be aware, not only had Vince already assembled an all-star team, now he was going to go back and whoever was left in various territories, if there were some top guys left or people that he would perceive he could turn into a top guy, he was going to go get them too. He had a broom and he was going to sweep out every territory for every piece of talent he could get, because got to remember, he's running 3 towns in those days. They're on fire. So, I don't remember the conversation about Rude and leaving. And of course, it's easy to spot the body. He was tailor-made for WWE.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.